How you feeling?
Good. I'm grateful. I think I'm just more excited than anything. And they're kind of starting to get to me, starting to go through the whole circuit of doing everything, learning what it's about in this league. But I think I'm just more excited than anything.
What part of the game do you think is not translating?
I think for me, I would say just I feel being able to defend multiple positions along with being able to shoot the basketball. I think that's two things that the NBA is where no matter if you're an 18th year player or if you're in your first year playing basketball at that level. So I think those are two things that translate immediately.
So it's an overlooked, my apologies. It's an overlooked or underrated skill of yours that you think people should take that.
I think my passion. That's something I love to do. Passing is my favorite thing to do on the basketball floor outside of playing defense. So it's something I've always studied and enjoyed doing.
What's part of this stuff of your game that you're most focused on improving as you make this transition to the NBA?
I say everything. I think just understanding playing at the next level, it's a growing experience. Every day you gonna wake up, you got something that you can work towards. And I always say it, but basketball is so unique because it's something you're always working towards in terms of working towards perfection and being great at some things, and I'm gonna work your ass off every day, and you may never be able to obtain it. So I think that's my mentality towards everything.
If you could have a go-to lure named after you one day, what would it be?
Ooh, I don't know. I gotta think about it. That's a great question. All right, I got.
Could be like a pass, like we said. Any with.
I would say out the post, and I would say on the left block, or if you throw that baseline kind of hook pass to the corner out the post, out of the CB pass. Yeah,
love that. I think.
Yeah.
How would you describe your pre-draft process, just from the beginning to now?
Exciting, nerve-wracking. I think for me, I wasn't necessarily sold on putting my name in the draft, and I was always planning to be a 2-year guy. Like I didn't plan on going out after my freshman year of high school. So just being able to kind of go day by day, speak to people, and them just to give me the honest truth. And that's at the end of the day, being able to have my coaching staff kind of give me the green light to take the step and take the jump. I think that's something that's beautiful, and just the growth that I've had.
How many things did you end up working at? What do you feel like you showed during this work as?
I worked out with 5 teams. I think I was 5 teams, and I think I just show my versatility. I feel like, obviously, I don't think, like I said, the immediate and I'll be able to bring it to the next level is being able to defend and shoot basketball. Well, I think one thing I showed teams that I'm able to attack the closeout, be able to handle the ball, make reads out of pick and roll. He's off the isolation, also play out of the pace and finish at the rim consistently.
Did you work out with Toronto? Like, what are your thoughts on the City story?
I didn't get the opportunity to work out with Toronto.
Right. What are your thoughts on the city, just the situation?
Of Toronto?
Yeah.
I mean, it's a great organization. I think inside Jerry, and he's a great dude. I mean, obviously, they have a lot of guys that are exactly like me, long, lanky, defend multiple positions, shoot the ball, kind of do everything. And they have multiple guys on their team, and I kind of watch them try to break down for the film. So, I mean, I've heard nothing but amazing things about Toronto. The only bad thing I've ever heard is this taxes. That's the only bad thing I've ever heard.
CV, what's your emotions right now?
Oh, I'm excited. I think, I don't even know how to explain it. I think for me, you know how I am. I always get excited. I'm always goofy, and it's like that goofy side isn't as prominent because it's like you kind of don't know what's going to happen next. So I think for me, I'm nervous, excited. I'm everything.
Carter, first NBA jersey you ever owned growing up?
First NBA jersey I ever owned growing up.
Yes, sir.
Kobe Bryant, 2015.
Obviously.
2013 alternate white.
How crazy, though. You're meant to play basketball. Your parents blessed you with the name of 2 last names of 2 of the GOATs.
So, yeah. So.
Did you hear that all the time growing up?
No. So that's something I started to hear recently. People always used to ask me about related to Kobe, but I mean, as of recently, everybody's like, you had the name born to play basketball, and I was like, it's just happening this way.
Crazy. And then what was your favorite individual moment from your entire career so far? Favorite individual play?
Individual play?
Yes.
That's a good question. I'll say
one that stands out amongst
the show's repeater somewhere. You can talk about it.
Favorite individual play?
Yes, sir.
I would say when we played Oregon, and at halftime, I poked the ball away from, I don't know if it was Jackson Stead or if it was, I believe it was Jackson Stead. I poked the sample of the fuck those. I poked the ball away and hit a half-court shot. The half-court shot didn't count, but I think
after the whistle.
Yeah, after the whistle, and still going into halftime. But I think that was something that kind of stood out to me because that was a time that we really got to regroup, and we was down 17 that game, and going up, being able to go be down 17 before half, and being able to be up by the time halftime comes around, I think that was something just a testament. I think everybody's passion and energy level was at peak.
And what are your first collegiate points on a fast break? No?
What's that fast break?
Oh no, or your first somewhere?
I'm not first fast. What are your first thousand? I don't know because my red blue game, my first. Coach Lloyd couldn't stand me shooting mid-ranges, and my first bucket in the red blue game was a left one dribble pull-up in the mid-range.
I remember when you got a fast break. You said something.
Yeah.
Like, well, what was that the first game or not?
I think it was the first game. I think I got a tip steal, and I did a terrible dunk.
What was the rig raiser package dunk? Why wasn't it like you break out some?
No, I think that was just the nerves of being a freshman, not wanting to miss a dunk. Looking over my shoulder. First time playing in a big arena around all those people, so. I think it was me just trying to get the 2 points more than anything.
And last one, if you would run it back, what would you have brought out for that dunk if you had the chance to do it again?
Ooh, I don't know. I might have tried to do something like crazy. I might have tried to throw it off the backboard or something.
To yourself?
Yeah.
Love it.
You mentioned taxes. You're going to be a very high income bracket yourself for a couple of days. What's the process? Do you have a CPA lined up? Do you have any financial planning? I mean, this is important stuff. She was with Asian folks involved with that. It was like Jerry Maguire, people coming in.
I think the biggest thing is just being well-versed in multiple walks of life. I understand it's hard to be able to handle your financial, understand this time of going.
Did you take some accounting courses at UVA?
Actually, no, I didn't, but it's actually in the plans to do so I can kind of learn the ins and outs of it so I don't...
Absolutely. I'm a CPA side, so yes, you should. Yeah.
They did a lot. I mean, from... just being brutally honest with me to building me up to everything that you can possibly do as a basketball coach. I think Arizona is such a unique program because they get the best out of the players, and there are players programs. They're not like a lot of schools kind of go and a lot of coaches are wide. Like I'm trying to keep my job. I mean, Coach Lloyd and the rest of the staff, like Coach Murphy, Brown, Kaz, PK, like everybody on the coaching staff and everybody like whether that's people in the media team, the editors, and like whoever it case may be, it's just great people up and down. So I think the biggest thing they taught me is just how to be a man. It's how to be respected and kind of grow as a man before anything.
Are you still keeping contact with like guys?
We texting our team group chat every day, still to this day. Those dudes are knuckleheads. We have a Snapchat group chat, so I love those dudes.
Bobby, can you just kind of speak to the influence of this that's had on helping you become the player manager that you are today? And I also spoke that you also bring awareness to the deaf community. So just kind of having this platform that you're about to receive yourself, how do you want to use that platform to help bring that awareness to the deaf community and also, bring more engagement to the community as well?
Oh, for sure. I think understanding the importance of those communities, no matter what it is. Obviously, the one that shines bright to me is the hold closest to my heart is the deaf community because I was blessed enough to be in that community every day. I mean, every day after school. I had the opportunity to go to the California Students of Deaf. I was in the pool, I was playing tag, playing football, basketball, baseball at the campus, whatever you should think of all those boys around at CSDR. But I think just the importance of being yourself and freely standing up for what you believe is right and what you believe is
What have you some recent teams that you worked out for, or was this process been like for you? Sort of selling yourself to
to the side.
Yeah, I mean,
Please, everybody push to the side. Margaret, push to the side.
You know who that is, right?
Just to understand.
The teams, most recent teams.
Yeah, the most recent teams I worked out for was
Some of them like broken.
last year, we saw like so those three teams, those stuff that you didn't necessarily show. I mean, solid pop.
When you see yourself projected anywhere from, obviously, late lottery in that team's range, what does that tell you? Does that tell you have just as much a chance to go just about anywhere in the shot?
I try not to worry about that. I think for me, it's like you get an opportunity to play basketball at the highest level, and this is my dream. So I haven't looked at a mock draft in so long. Like I couldn't tell you where I'm at on majority of mock drafts. So I think for me, understanding like Nikola Jokic's got drafted during the Taco Bell commercial, and he's the best player in the world. So it's like I just see myself kind of progressing day by day. I'm the best players in this league, so that's my only focus to get better every day.
Tyler, when you're going through this draft process, how do you balance leaning into your strengths versus, mitigating your weaknesses?
I think you do the same exact way. You attack You got to be able to understand what your strengths and weaknesses are and be honest with yourself. Like, it's something that you can't necessarily hide. You get to the highest level, everybody knows the ins and outs of your game. So understanding that, you have to attack every game.
What do you? Oh, sorry.
Sorry. Oh, got it.
I was going to say, looking at that with yourself, what do you feel you're bringing to the table right now, NBA ready?
Being able to shoot the basketball and defend those positions, I mean, that's something that's going to be timeless. You can get paid a lot of money to do that. So, I mean, just understanding that's the base layer and being able to build from there.
Cards, you?
Fans can teams to know about you that doesn't show up on the draft.
I mean, I was one of them for the longest. Like, I just loved the games. I just being curious about basketball, understanding that not everybody's perfect, understanding everybody's human. At the end of the day, like I always use this analogy, but I mean, I put on my shorts and my shirt the same way as you do, with my socks or the same way Thomas shoes the same way. So, like, anything that I'm shaped to love, anybody else is. And I think that was something hard for me to grasp when I was young, because it's like you look at these dudes and they're superstars in your eyes. So that's one thing I would say.
Carter, you played college basketball during Kenny and I. What impact did that have on you personally, and what impact do you think it had overall on college basketball?
That had no impact on me.
Yeah.
Basketball, I just love playing basketball. I mean, I'm one of those people that truly believe you just do what you believe in and what you enjoy and love, and you do it to the best of abilities and capabilities. It doesn't matter. Like, you can be happy with what you're doing. It's just a perk. A lot of players that were a lot better than me at the college level, and like, they made absolutely nothing. So understanding kind of the path that I'm on and understanding what's to come in my career, I have no worry about the financial things. That's something that comes and goes. So I had no worries about that.
Do you have any thoughts on how it impacted college basketball?
Oh yeah, I think it's a beautiful thing. Obviously, like I said, there's a lot of very good basketball players that play the college level and like stars. Having an opportunity to get paid, I bet you, if you asked every single college player that played before, I promise you they would have said they would have loved to get paid. So I think it's a beautiful thing, understanding talents that are in this league and understanding everything that kind of goes on a daily basis. They're getting paid to play the game that they love, so it's always a beautiful thing, and I'm very grateful for it. I'm sure a lot of other collegiate athletes are as well.
Thank you.